Hello, and welcome to my 40,000 subscriber special. A big thank you to all of my subscribers and everybody who comments and does other things to help this channel with the YouTube algorithm. I couldn't have made this channel a success without you, so a big thank you. And a big apology to everyone who comments and subscribes, and especially my donors who may expect a little more interaction from me, but keep in mind that other channels have production crews that make it possible for them to make high-quality videos at a very fast pace. I am the writer, producer, presenter, and editor for this channel. I do all those jobs. I just simply cannot make as many high-quality videos as fast as other people do. And that leaves me with very little time for interacting with you, and I really apologize for that. I did get your email, Gustavo. I will be getting back to you soon. Thank you for offering to help. I do have to do all of the editing myself because I very rarely script my videos, and I do make a lot of mistakes that I have to correct in the editing. I do need to make sure that I correct all of my errors and make sure I'm presenting things exactly as I need to, because after all, this is a class we're trying to learn electronics and or astronomy or whatever else we're trying to learn. And I just have to handle that myself. What I could use help with is animations. I do very few animations because they are so time consuming. I do use them occasionally, as you've seen. I'm working on one for a video right now, and it just takes days to make a good animation. And so that's the one thing I could use some help with, is some help with animations, but that's neither here nor there. So if you do offer to help me, please understand I may not be able to get to you right away because my inbox is really full. So I do the best I can. I thank all of you who keep with me, even though I don't interact as much as you might hope. Thank you very much for your support in making this channel possible. I could not justify this without the support from my patrons, and I couldn't make this channel the success it is without all of the subscribers and commenters and all the things you do. So just a big thank you to all of you, and a big apology for not interacting as much as I might. So anyway, I wanted to let everyone know what's going on lately. I haven't made a video for nearly a month, I think. I had to visit some family. I did take some work to edit with me on the road, and I got one video out while doing that. But then I caught a cold, which was not a particularly bad cold. I didn't feel too bad, but I had lost my voice almost completely for almost 2 weeks, so I certainly wasn't making videos then. Then I had a minor surgical procedure, and it just took me a few days to really recover from that and just feel myself again. But here I am, got the camera back up, and we are making videos and get back on track and try to get out at least one video a week, hopefully more than that. I've been working a lot on the astronomy class in lieu of doing videos, so I've been working on the astronomy textbook. I think I'm on the 6th chapter now, whatever it is. Right now I'm working on a chapter on medieval astronomy, getting ready to go to the modern era, starting with Copernicus. So if you want to read about that, be sure to go to Vocademy.net and find that textbook and learn about astronomy. I thought this was going to be a very popular class because of the popularity of my videos about astronomy. I've made one astronomy lecture so far, and it wasn't as big as I thought it might be, so we'll see, but I've committed to doing that, so I will get that textbook written and get started on those lectures, which means I'm going to be doubly busy doing my astronomy lectures and keeping up with the electronics. So I'll do the best I can to make as many as I can, and just keep following and keep watching, and hopefully we can all learn something together. I've learned a lot doing the research for this astronomy class, so we're all learning together here. Right now I'm working on a video. I'm remaking my video on the nature of electromagnetic waves because I watched it and I thought, no, I really went off on a tangent on that one. I over-explained something that needed not to be explained so much, needed to simplify it. So I really need to remake that video, and the problem I'm having with that is this graph, which is very popular to explain electromagnetic waves, and I know a lot of us understand this, no problem, but remember, I'm gearing my classes towards people who don't have backgrounds in science and technology and may not intuitively understand things as well as the rest of us. And so people seem to think that this graph indicates that electromagnetic waves somehow know how to get from antenna A to antenna B, or from light source A to receptor B, and this is not an illustration of what electromagnetic waves would look like if we could see them. So I'm trying to give an idea of the spherical nature of the spread of electromagnetic waves through the space-time continuum and how both radio waves and light waves act. And I do need to get into the quantum theory a little bit, but I got a little too deep into that before. So I'm going to remake that video. I'm working on an animation for that, so that's slowing me down. It takes quite a long time to do these animations, but I am almost ready to make that video. So next video is about the nature of electromagnetic waves. I finished my series on optoelectronics, so I'm ready to go on to the next topic, which I don't know off the top of my head. I'll have to look at my notes and see where I go from here. So I will be doing double duty, getting the electronics lectures back on track and getting the astronomy lectures going. So it's going to be a busy time for me, but hopefully a good learning time for you. So again, a big thank you to all of you who have subscribed to my channel. It really helps the algorithm. I do not put ads in my videos. I hope to keep avoiding that. I think I might be hurting the algorithm by not allowing ads, but I don't want my lectures interrupted with advertisements. It just doesn't work. I can't guarantee I'm not going to put ads before and after my videos. I may just have to do that, but I promise I will not have ads in the middle of my videos. That's just too disruptive. But anyway, in lieu of allowing YouTube ads, I really depend on you for your support. Please go to patreon.com/Vocademy to pledge your support, or go to paypal.me/Voced, VOCED. I have received some donations through Ko-fi. Thank you. Forgot your name. There it is. I got a large donation from you, and I did not know it at the time. They're just not informing me of these things, apparently. So I'll take care of that very shortly and put you on my list for my patrons, as I do for one-time donors who donate several months' worth at one time. But thank you very much for your donations. I could not justify the time I put into this without them, and so you are making this possible. And by the way, if you do want to make a one-time donation, you probably want to do it through PayPal, because Ko-fi does take a rather large percentage. But PayPal, I guess if you're saying it's a donation, they don't take a percentage. Usually I get 100% of what you donate. So keep that in mind when you make a donation. So again, a big thank you to everyone, to my subscribers, to my commenters, and especially to my donors and patrons. Couldn't do this without your support. And see you soon with my next lecture.